Shalom. Call hello, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. I'm scrolling through the feed. Alright, so it says no one will be forced to receive a jab, but people who refuse to get V could be deprived of certain freedoms. Ontario government warns. It says the third wave might hit in early 2021. All right, and then it says France orders extermination of 6,000 ducks as major outbreak of bird flu. And you go into the comments, it says manufactured food shortage, the destruction of meat and food supplies, so they can make controlled famines. And, that's basically all these comments. But it's no coincidence that the first person just got their jab today. And, they're destroying the food supplies. And, through the left-hand side, the Lord is using Esau to induce a food shortage. So, I wanted to grab a few scriptures. It says, this is Ecclesiasticus 5:15. It says, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. So, we'll go back to it. They, because they use words like, it says, the third wave might hit in early 2021. Then it said, get V. Those who refuse to get V could be deprived of certain freedoms. And through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, we're not ignorant of any of these devices, of any of these things. Because if you go into the definition of these words, it says might, past of may, used tentatively to ask permission or to use as a polite request. And, that goes back to Psalms 55 and 21. Lord willing, let me get it. I'm going to go back to could. It says passive can, used to indicate possibility, used in making polite requests. And, this devil is not requesting, he's making his words very slick, deceptive, smooth. All right. Let me see. It says, this is Psalms 55 and 21, and it reads, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart, which is his mind. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. That's his deceptive, slick talk. It says, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So they want to make war with Jake. And you go to Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So, with iron, if it gets wet, eventually it's going to start rusting. Whereas with the enemy Esau Edom, who is the so-called white man, eventually he's going to show his wickedness at the last end. So, people are going to start to see this man for what he truly is. And his true plans, if you go back to, it says war was in his heart. He's trying to make war with Jake, who is the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and the confusion of faith spread across the world. So his ultimate plan is to depopulate, or exterminate as many Jakes as he possibly can. That's the whole purpose of this new world order, Great Reset, Fourth Industrial Revolution. They want to depopulate, and they want to make perpetual slaves. All right. So Lord willing, they'll edify. Call hello, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Shalom, shalom.